Verse 9 shifts to worship within the temple. We have thought of thy loving kindness, O God, in the midst of thy temple. Psalm 48, verse 9. The phrase, we have thought, reveals meditation. The people gathered and reflected on God's character. Thy loving kindness carries deep meaning. It combines loyal love, covenant faithfulness, and steadfast mercy. God's loving kindness never fails. He remains committed to his promises. O God addresses the Lord. This is personal worship, not abstract theology. In the midst of thy temple identifies the location. The temple was the center of worship in Jerusalem. The people came to the temple to remember God's character and works. This meditation on loving kindness connects to the previous verses. God showed his loving kindness by defending Jerusalem. He revealed covenant faithfulness by protecting his people. The assembled kings fled because God fought for his own. The people now stand in the temple and remember this truth. They reflect on what they witnessed. This pattern appears throughout Scripture. After deliverance comes worship. After God acts, his people respond with praise. Verse 10 expands the scope of praise. According to thy name, O God, so is thy praise unto the ends of the earth. Thy right hand is full of righteousness. Psalm 48, verse 10. According to thy name establishes the standard. God's name represents his character and reputation. His name reveals who he is. O God again addresses the Lord. So is thy praise unto the ends of the earth, declares the extent of worship. God's praise reaches beyond Jerusalem. It extends to all nations. What God does in one place becomes known everywhere. His reputation spreads. Thy right hand is full of righteousness, describes God's actions. The right hand symbolizes strength and power. God's power operates according to righteousness. He does not act without reason. His judgments are just, and his deliverance is righteous. This verse connects God's character to his fame. Since God is righteous, his praise extends to all nations. The nations see what God does and recognize his power. When God defeated the assembled kings, the news spread. Other nations heard about Jerusalem's deliverance. They learned about the God of Israel. This pattern repeats throughout Scripture. God's acts among his people become a testimony to the world. Verse 11 calls for rejoicing. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughters of Judah be glad because of thy judgments. Psalm 48, verse 11. Let Mount Zion rejoice commands celebration. Mount Zion means Jerusalem and the place of his temple. The mountain itself should celebrate. This personification emphasizes the importance of the occasion. Let the daughters of Judah be glad extends the command to the surrounding towns. The daughters of Judah refer to the cities and villages throughout the region. All of Judah should take part in this joy. Because of thy judgments provides the reason. God's judgments are his decisions and acts of deliverance. He judged the assembled kings and found them wanting. He judged his people worthy of protection. These judgments produce gladness in Israel. The command to rejoice follows from what came before. God showed his loving kindness. His praise extends to all nations. His right hand is full of righteousness. Therefore, his people should rejoice. This sequence appears throughout the Psalms. God's character and actions lead to worship and celebration. The people do not rejoice in themselves or their own strength. They rejoice in God's judgment, and the people celebrate what he has done.